All right. All righty then. What's going on, people? And it might take me a little bit to get on track on YouTube. But I'm just going to jump in this right now. Um, but here it goes, people. A lot of people been wondering what kind of things I do um, and what I really stand for. Well, if you guys haven't been around and you guys haven't went through any of my videos and you just kind of randomly joining this, or if you're a first time subscriber, um, that's cool. I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, hit the like button and all that. If you want to do that, you do that. If you like what I'm talking about, then do your thing. You guys know what you guys got to do. That what you guys want to do, and you guys know what you guys want to see come up. So, I in real life go out there and find missing kids, missing people. I go after bad cops. I fight for against racism, all racism, not just one set of racism. Um, I fight for our rights, and etc. A lot of other things come with it. I go after scammers and stuff like that. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to point this out. Just recently on social media, right? You know how you guys have seen these hunters that go after groomers, right? And I'm not knocking any of what they do, right? But the one thing I'm going to tell people, I don't use a decoy. I don't. I don't get paid for anything I do. I catch people that are actually trying to mess with an actual underage kid, right? Have I called out and helped people catch um groomers? Yes. But I use I use a word because groomer is just the first stage of being that that other word that we're not going to use at this point. You guys know what I'm talking about. And if you guys don't know, Go look up Grimmer, and you'll pretty much get the gist. But I just recently ran into a guy that we were just joking with, whatever. This guy and his friend showed up on a female's live that I knew, my brother knew, some other friends of ours knew, and these two guys just come out of nowhere. They just randomly started talking shit to my brother, and my brother took them both on. Well, I end up getting involved with that, right? I stood up and I said, the fuck are you doing getting online talking shit, whatever. Well, the next night, because I ended up following this dude. I ended up seeing this guy with a couple people, and I'm like, wait. So I end up showing my chat room on Instagram that this guy was live with some people that I thought looked pretty young. And I know what the person said, that they weren't a minor and da da da. I can't even say the host of the show is an adult. So I'm just gonna throw that out there right as of that. It looked like there was three minors. Two officially, we know for a fact. And the person was probably just trying to not get dude in trouble, but dude's 34. These two that I know for a fact. The other one showed a minor ID. You know, that looked pretty suspicious to me. The one person showed the minor ID. That's the host of the show, but I seen that and I showed it to the viewers in my stream that night, and we jumped on this. We went in there and we said, "Hey, that looks like a minor, bro. What are you doing up in here talking to minors, bro? That's no." Well, it ended up getting attention because of what we showed. There's some people that came into my live stream later and was like, "No, you're in the wrong. You can't just do that." And I'm like, the dude is 34 talking to minors. I can do that. And they were like, "You don't have no proof." Well, you really can't take no video of a minor. You can't even text a picture. You can't even save a picture of that into your phone. So really, there's no way that you can tell. They can't tell me I was lying. Well, we actually know for a fact that that person, one of the people, the young lady, is no longer online now. Which I'm hoping that little young girl went to her mom and said, or her dad, and said, "Hey, there was an older dude that was talking to me, whatever." And some people came at him because of his age. And I'm hoping that the parent or parents turned around and told that young girl, I don't want you getting back online. You shouldn't be talking to older adults. That's not right." And whatever, yada yada. Well, because we end up putting this guy on blast, there was more people that came out, and we end up just recently finding out he's been talking to more actual minors, not just um not just a couple, but he's been talking to young little boys too. We've been finding that out. We also found out this dude, and actually there's a video um on my YouTube page of that. Not of that, but um I can't really speak for that video, so don't be against me of that video. Just gonna keep it real. But I end up putting this guy on blast. Originally, I'm the reason why this guy got put on blast. Am I doing this for attention? Am I telling anybody this for attention? No, I just want people to be aware that I'm the original person that let him know, like, hey, what you're doing is wrong, bro. He ended up coming back on my live, and I am speaking to him, and I end up letting him know. And multiple people end up grooming me, telling me I was in the wrong for the fact of putting him on blast. That this. People end up coming up with he said, she said on me to try to make me look bad. Said, no, you're not going to do it. So and so is going to do this. And, it's just the whole 9 yards, the whole drama scheme. I'm not really for that. Um, so the real thing is that me and another dude went out there looking at this dude, watching this dude. We've been on this dude's tail for a minute. But now that I stepped away for a second, some people have been trying to come back to me and be like, hey, we need to work together. Da 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 da. Well, tonight, some people came up in there making some more rumors, and trying to say some hearsay. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna cut this from even happening. I'm not gonna do all that. Um, I'm not with all that drama. But the one thing I'm gonna say is now people are figuring out the way I do things work. If people want to do decoys, that's fine. Do your thing. People got mad because certain people I won't allow in my group. My USBOBA team, they want to be a part of that. That's something I worked from the bottom by myself, and now it's got a team with it. So that's not something I'm just gonna let just anybody come into. And people like, how do you do this or all that, whatever. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna let anybody come into my group and try to mess with any of it. And that's a fact. And now I got a group, I've been having that group. I'm not going to let anybody mess that up. I built that from scratch. I built that to something it is. Something we stood by. Something I stood by myself. And now I got a whole bunch of people involved. Just because I get out on social media talking about it, I'm not trying to get numbers. I'm not trying to get all that. Right? I can't care anything about it. If people want to be what they want to be, I'm going to let them do their thing. And somebody was like, well, you need a decoy to do things. No, I don't. Definitely don't. I've been doing it without a decoy. And they just so happen to be talking to minors. Well, people were discussing the other day on social media, on Instagram, that it's they had a conversation there for a while that it's not okay to talk to minors if you're an older adult. And that's what they were trying to jump at me about. Oh, that's an underage kid. No, an underage kid is 17 and under. Forget what the law says. 17 and under, that's underage to me. You know what I mean? And a lot of people were like, well, it's okay for somebody to go in there and talk. What about a rapper or an artist? Unless their parents there and their parents sitting next to them, hearing what's being said, a minor shouldn't be talking to an adult. Period. Especially even on the live. You know, that way the parents moderating what's being said, whatever. And a lot of, so that was a lot of people were saying that wasn't okay. And some people just recently that said that are now coming back on me. I'm getting slid on because of that. I think if there was a young minor that came in my life, I'd be okay with it. Wait, what? No. Let's make this very clear. If that's not your kid and not some friend of yours kids and you're not whatever, you shouldn't be talking to that kid. Period. And a lot of people said, well, what if that kid's trying to cut themselves? Well, you get on there, you say, hey, look, or you write in the comment and say, hey, you need to go talk to your mom. You need to go talk to your dad. And then you bounce. If somebody's committing suicide and they're underage, you get them help. You don't sit there and conversate with that person and whatever. You get a hold of 911 and you tell them what live feed they're on. You tell them their name, the profile that they're under. Okay? You don't go out there, conversate with this minor. Right? If you're doing all that, if you're trying to make sure somebody's going to not kill themselves, okay, cool. But when you're sitting there having conversations with minors, when they're not trying to commit suicide, none of that, I kind of can understand the whole suicide thing. But when you're sitting there having conversations, you already admitted that you texted some of these minors and their parents called the police on you, and you already told us this. Yeah, you're kind of somebody I'm going to look into. And then when you're telling me that somebody called you a pedo, that was a coach, and then you tell me it's a basketball somebody that you were teaching to play basketball, and then you were like, wait, what? Da da da. And then your story changes. Yeah, something's telling me that you're not telling me fully what's going on. Your story changed from one thing to another. And it doesn't help this guy's been a drunk. Is he trying to pull my leg? Well, even if he's trying to pull my leg, he's showing some signs that he's into little kids. And it's just weird that every time that we look out now, this guy's around minors. But the fact that I'm going out here and I'm watching this guy's every move, or somebody's watching this guy's every move because of what me and a couple guys already went out there and did. I got a lot of backlash because I'm stopping this 34-year-old from talking to 15-year-olds, even 17 and 16-year-olds. This 34-year-old man should not be associated with any underage kids. And that's just a fact. And a lot of people, well, you shouldn't be doing this because of this. Whatever. I've been doing this stuff for a minute. And now all of a sudden it's a problem because now you agree. No, I'm good with that. I'm good with that whole factor. You can't tell me to stop what I've been doing. That something that's my calling. Um, you're not gonna stop me. I'm not gonna quit. So I want you people to understand, like, so I've been dealing with that. And is it something I'm gonna stop from doing? No, because let me point this out. I would feel bad if I knew that some older man was talking to some little kid and that little kid came up missing and the last person that they seen, if somebody seen, was that dude that we seen online. I would feel guilty as hell if I knew that young girl went away and came up missing because of that dude. And the last person that they seen was that dude. So I've been on this guy, but I've kind of pulled back from this dude because everybody said they had it. Whatever. Did I open people's eyes to keep an eye on this dude? Yes, 100%ly. I made sure that there's people in every chat telling this guy he shouldn't be messing with minors. 100%ly. And I go into every chat and I say this. But we're seeing how people handle it. But at least I open the people's eyes and people can keep an eye on this dude. But now people that claimed I was lying and telling bullshit BS, now people are starting to figure out the truth. And now they're saying, oh, we need your help. No, I thought you handled it, had it. You know what I mean? You want to do it your way, do it. You know what I mean? You wanted to pull the light away from me, and I don't really give a fuck about the light. I'm good. No matter what they were telling me, I still was following this guy, chasing this guy around, letting him know, letting people know in every chat. And this dude tried to get away from me, even well, he can't. He can't. He can't ever get away from this. This is never gonna go away. Every day I'm dealing with this. Okay, cool. You should fear. You should be upset, but you should be upset at yourself that you're talking to minors. You know what I mean? But I just been sitting back, just relaxing, not really going with anything. I'm letting this dude do what he does. So they can sit there and say what they want. somebody already called the police on this dude, and I told the person that did that they shouldn't have done it like that. They thought they had this under control. Oh, it was enough evidence, that they got somebody out there talking about him being a minor, talking about that she was a minor, whatever. That's not enough. That's not enough evidence. You got to build up that evidence. Well, guess what? Now the same people that called me a liar, they need my help. So now they're starting to figure out this guy ain't gonna quit talking to minors. So something's got to be done about this guy. Something's really got to be done. His name is William. Let me actually pull up his name is William. So Aldridge. Yeah, the dude's a creep. He's very much a creep. And I'm just pointing this out that footloose. But yeah, this dude's a creep. So now people need my attention. Now people need my help because they thought they had something covered, and this dude is still going out there talking to minors. And we're not talking about an adult. We're not talking about, yeah, I understand 18-year-old, maybe their brain ain't still functioning right, but 17 and under, this guy needs to stay away from. He's 34 years of age. He's been going out there on social media talking with minors. This guy even went out and tried to change his name, thought it was going to get me away from him. Well, guess what? It hasn't. Even when people are trying to go out here and say, you can't do this, you don't know how to do what you've been doing. And now the same people that called me a liar, saying that I was lying on this dude, now they're finding out because I went out there chasing him around every Instagram page and every live that he was ended up in. He ended up in a live with minors, and even when he got around the adults, I let them know. Let this dude know up in your box that he needs to stop following underage kids. He needs to stop talking to these minors. Me and my people, we let this dude know. We're not going to tolerate this. I'm especially not going to tolerate it because of what I've been through. I'm a father. I'm also a warrior now. I've been through so much in my life. So if I'm trying to stop something like that from happening to some young little kid, young little girl, some young little boy, even though it's not my kid, somebody should be out there happy that there's somebody out on the internet saying, no, dude, you're 34 years old. What are you doing hanging out with these minor kids? You know what I mean? So now that people called me a liar and all this and doubted my work, right? Even though I didn't really get to expose everything about this dude yet, um, I opened the eyes for a lot of people to be on top of this William guy. He's now going by the name Snizzy. Um, Hold on one second. I want to show you guys something. Excuse the. This is him. Give me one second. I'm gonna get you his Facebook page. Now I'll eventually have his account for you guys. This is his social media with his real name on it. So, and somebody's like, "Oh, why don't you show us uh the little girl?" We can't do that. We can't show you the little girl that he was talking to because that would be some sick shit. So, yeah, we've been tracking this guy down. Let me try to see if I can't find this dude's account for you. But I'm probably gonna have to get on an account that this dude doesn't know. Um, yeah, I think this guy tried to change his name again. Give me one second, people. But so that's what I've been up to lately is that catching this guy and letting people know that this dude's out there on social media doing what he's doing. And do I care that people don't like the fact I making sure this creep doesn't do this to somebody else's little kid? Yes. And if it's me protecting somebody's little kid, like I said to multiple people, I'm going to continue doing that. The more attention I bring to this dude, the more attention that this dude is not going to be able to go after somebody's kid and con somebody's little kid to it's going to keep their kid safe. And a lot of people don't got to be cool with me. That's fine with me. A lot of people don't got to like the fact of what I do. This is how I'm doing things. A lot of people could be mad. Okay? Be mad. Okay, so his account is Snizzy 1000. So let me get on one of the accounts that he doesn't have. This is his account. This is that guy's account. Snizzy. Snizzy 1000. You know, and a lot of people can sit out there and be like, man, you doxing this dude. The dude's a creep. A real life creep. He's hanging out with people's minors, trying to get their attention. But yeah, like I said, man, I will die protecting somebody's kid. I always die protecting somebody else's kid. So whether people like what I'm doing, I'm doing it for the benefit of educating other people, and now people get to really see what I do. And a lot of people say thank you, but the thing is, I'm not a hero. Um, I'm just doing what I got to do. That's what I set out to do, is to make sure these young kids are safe. And a lot of people might not like hearing about it. A lot of people might not, but in the end, when people figure it out, hey, at least this dude was out here doing exactly what he was called to do. This dude exactly put down for what he was supposed to be doing. And a lot of people might not like that. That's fine with me. Because I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. And a lot of people might not like it. But hey, don't be mad at me. Be mad at the groomer. Be mad at the weirdo that's out here talking to young kids. But I'm gonna get off here. I was just letting you guys know. Hey, I'm down for some real stuff. I'm not down for if I got to fight with people because I'm doing some good deeds out here. Hey, it is what it is, man. But I'm gonna get off here. I'll talk to you all later.